do this correctly.
I
Hopefully.
can't. I cannot do that. Why is this so hard to understand here?
Hinger dinger durgan.
You might be right about that. I've got nothing to lose.
Damn.
Sure they do.
Evidence.
My contact has an audio log with the identity of the speaker verified, time-stamped, everything.
If you can prove it's real, that would explain why I never showed up the first time. As opposed to, you know, Helgi being Helgi. Fine, you've convinced me. I'd be willing to testify on one condition.
Oh yeah.
I want to know what happened to Irvin.
Me too.
Because when he disappeared, let's just say I had an epiphany. Hephaestus didn't need to say a word. That's when I knew the threats against me and my family were real.
Dr. Hawkson, it wasn't Hephaestus that took Irvin's life. It was the war. Irvin was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Caught in the crossfire.
Then I am sorry for your loss. It won't change the past for either of us. But I will testify. And maybe, wherever Irvin is, he'll be glad that we can finally stick it to those assholes at Hephaestus.
Thank you, Doctor.
Yeah, don't get all mushy on me now. I need a drink.
Ew. Companies need to be accountable, including the CEOs, if anything. Sadly, we don't have enough of that. Like, for one instance, like, pharmacy companies really need to be accountable for the deaths. It's usually when they mass murder like thousands, if not millions of people, all they have to do is just pay a fine, and no one gets arrested for it. That's the fucked up part. Like,
agreeing to testify
Pfizer, for
is a
instance.
great help. We might need witnesses to vouch for his character, though.
Pfizer pretty much mass murdered a couple thousand people in the past 3 years, and they, well, no, 2 years, and no one blinked a fucking eye.
Okay, you two, lay it on me. Did you find Helgi? Did he agree to testify?
Well, we've got good news and, well, that's it. Just more good news.
Okay. Does that mean he said yes?
Yeah, pretty much.
Wait, the bartender? Aren't we trying to convince people Helgi doesn't have a drinking problem? I appreciate the effort, but that might not have been the best choice.
Well, we got 2 others.
You two have done all that you could. Now it's time to hand the baton off to me.
What do you think, Ellie? Do we have a chance?
You've done a pretty decent job gathering evidence for this case.
So what's the verdict? In this case, I'd say spoilers are appreciated.
I am cautiously optimistic we can win this case.
Optimism is good, especially from you, Ellie.
We'll likely be able to clear Irvin's name and charge Hephaestus with a number of crimes. The only challenge I see is getting all of that and recompense for Helgi. But I'll do my best. All in all, though, really outstanding work. We wouldn't have gotten this far without your efforts. And I've got to imagine that wherever Irvin is, he appreciates it too.
Agreed, Ellie. And thanks for being our anchor in this. We should probably get out of Ellie's way and let her do her thing. We can talk more in private.
Alright, let's get out of here and then talk. Alright, bruh.
Wow, we actually did it. Solved the case. And hopefully cleared Irvin's name. I feel like, what's the old saying? A great weight has been lifted off my shoulders? But it's actually true. I feel like I'm 80% biomass and 20% aerogel. Come on, let's not ruin the moment. Although we did do a lot of walking, I bet I really am lighter. I'm feeling great. Although I could do with some wine and cheese. Why stop at emotional satisfaction when we can indulge in the culinary too? But if I can be serious for a moment, thank you. I couldn't have done this without your help.
Anything for a friend.
That makes 2 of us. 3 if you count Harvey. And who wouldn't? He's practically family. In fact, Harvey's got a little explorer in him too. According to this slate I found, turns out that our spiky friend's been all across the galaxy. You know what? He just might. But it's probably best you chart the course. Harvey doesn't do well with things that require hands. We've been through a lot, haven't we? I had forgotten what it was like to work with someone so closely. On top of everything else we've done together and with Constellation, yeah, I think so. Investigating Irvin's case with you is something I'll remember forever. I've come to realize that some events, some people, stand out as pillars of my life.
Empathy.
Is it? No, I guess it is. You noticed that, huh? I suppose I should just keep going and get it all out of my system. It'll do me some good. We only get a brief moment in this universe to interact, to feel, to be who we are and experience the range of emotions that our bodies and minds have evolved to comprehend. And the definition of that changes for everybody. If one is fortunate, you might even notice events and people changing you while it is in motion. I know I certainly am. I've explored many worlds, and I've worked with Constellation for most of my life. I cherish those memories, but you have changed me as a person forever. I don't want to look back years from now and wonder what if. I need to know what you think about us.
Friendship. I'm married.
You took the words right out of my mouth. Now, mind if we get back to exploring this beautiful, mysterious universe with me, Captain?
Cool. An ally. Sweet. So are we not sitting through the trial, or are we going to get an update on that? I wonder if we're going to get an update on that. Oh, yeah, it looks like we're probably just going to get an update on that. Cool. Ooh. Do info. Guess I could do this real quickly. Might as well knock out one more quest before I'm done for today. So that way there's one less quest to think about when I get back tomorrow. Need to go to Cheyenne. And then go to, is it the planet? Planet. Then set course, jump.
Look at this place.
I wouldn't say it's home. I mean, unless you're talking about the Milky Way, then yes, it is home. Okay. Do we need a scan or something? Oh, this is a gas giant. You can't land on this. Would he be... Scara? Oh, wait. Is he in space? Is that him? Can't tell. Delinquent spacer ship. There's nothing there. I don't know if it failed to load or there's really nothing here. I don't know if it failed to load or not. So I have a feeling there's supposed to be a spacer here that we needed to talk to, but we collected the... Yeah, it's kind of not here anymore. Oops. I don't know if it's glitched. We collected some creds. Maybe if I jump here. Then jump back. Could be the case. And while I'm here, I might as well scan the planet. Or moon. It's not a planet, it's moon. Get your shit correct. The hell?
Excuse me.
Oh.
Do you have a minute? I'm a scientist. I could use some help with my research. Hello there. Thank you for responding to my hail. It's been a long time since I had company. I'm Dr. Sola Banglawala from MAST in New Atlantis. I'm performing a geological survey of the settled systems as part of a field research initiative. I flagged you down to see if you might have any rare geological samples to contribute.
Maybe?
I can't thank you enough. I'm in the market for lithium, platinum, and vanadium right now. I'm not asking for much. I know they're hard to come by.
I have some. I probably don't then.
I understand. Thanks for stopping anyway.
Sorry.
I'm going to try my luck in another system. You might want to back up a bit. This old junker's grav drive is a little on the fritz. Fly
Oh.
safe.
That shit just blows up.
Sorry this is taking longer than usual.
Do you need chip parts?
So, do you have any hobbies? Oh, a workaholic. I get it. I knew plenty of those at MAST. Personally, I have quite a rock collection. I used to spend my weekends gathering samples on Jemison. Maybe I shouldn't have let that slip at the office, huh? That's probably why they sent me on this job instead of some poor grad student.
Awkward.
You ever hear the one about the geologist in the music shop? It's a good one. A geologist walks into a music store and asks the cashier, "Got any rock?" The guy looks him up and down and says,
Nope. She finally jumped. Yeah, I don't know if this is glitched. That's a little... No, it says it's 18 kilometers out. The fuck? How am I selecting something that's 18 kilometers away from me? I can't jump to it. Well, might have to do this again. Set course. Let's do one more. If it's glitched, I'll just move on and select what we're gonna do on next stream.
Welcome to Freestar Space.
Oh,
We're gonna do a quick scan for contraband, and you can be on your way.
cool. You do your scan.
And that's it. You're clear to land.
Wasn't gonna try. Thank you. Alright, let's do this one more time. Maybe it's because there was a random encounter and I wanted to do that first. Okay, so it's still 18 kilometers out. 20 kilometers out. I mean, I could probably just travel. It's gonna be quite the distance to travel, but I'll do it. Watch, it's probably non-existent though. It's probably glitched. Due to the fact it's like 17 kilometers out, makes me to believe that it is glitched. Yeah, it's taking long. Oh, but it's getting there. Have to use our afterburners and of course boosting. I like how it has these like misty cloud effects when in space there's none of that. It's weird. Technically we wouldn't know if we're moving unless we're like looking at a monitor. Numbers and all that. It's hard to know if you're moving. So that's what the astronauts say. Oh, there he is. Yeah, it's the same thing. Nothing. I think this quest has been officially glitched. I can't do anything. Can't shoot. Nothing. Well, I mean, it's gone. Oh, did scanning it, like, was that the only thing I need to do? Oh, no. Collect delinquent mercenaries' debt. Well, can't really collect anything if there's nothing there. Yeah, I have a feeling it's glitched. Can't do anything. Well, due in full is glitched. Shipment. Pick up a package from Red Mill. Guess that will be the next one when we come back tomorrow.